Yeah, there you go. Alrighty. And we are ready to go. 1 minute to go. Alright. Alrighty. Do what? It's not picking up any desktop audio. Okay. Let's see if that fixes it. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, if you're watching this stream, comment in the live chat and see if you can hear any audio coming from the desktop. I have some music playing. May need to add audio. The old Benny Hill theme song. It's alright, we gotta skip past that. I don't have a license to air that music. Audio output. Okay, there it goes. Alright, now it's picking up some audio. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Cool. Alright. Well, we're just gonna wait a few seconds here, see if we get some more people's traffic in, and then we will get underway. They are in the closet. Alright. Getting stuff all set up here. Alright. We'll be underway in just a minute here. Alright, I welcome everybody to the stream. I see that I have only one person watching, but that's alright. Hopefully we'll get a few more as the cast goes on. Today's going to be kind of a unique streaming day. I am joined by my girlfriend, Peyton, and she's going to be my first officer today. And I may just let her take control of the flight midway through. And she's looking at me like, no. But that's alright. Today, I've already got everything set up. We are flying out of San Francisco, and we are flying into LAX. So that is our goal for today. So, earlier today, I went ahead and I made myself my own pre-flight checklist for our flight today. I do plan on using this in other flights. So if you hear me flipping through pages and stuff like that, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going through my checklist here. And I actually did steal some of this from the actual 737 pre-flight checklist. And that is what we are flying today. So we'll go to aircraft. We are going to fly Southwest again. Black always loves Southwest. And to see where we're going, yeah, we are flying out of San Fran and all the way down here to LAX. So that is our plan for today. And so without further more, let's go ahead and get into it. And so I'll go ahead and load up here. We'll get all set up here. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll hit Shift Z to zoom out because we don't want to be that far in. Alright. For our pre-flight checklist, we are going to take a look here. And we are going to check everything here. Let's go ahead and turn on our taxi lights, maybe. Yeah, those are already on. These are all on, okay, got that set up. APU should be off, we don't need APU on. APU bleed is off. I think we'll go ahead and turn on our strobes. Okay. Oh, wait. And the engines are already on by default. I have no control over those, but they're already by default set in flight. But we want to set it to ground because we are on the ground. So, and we'll mess with that here in a minute. Fasten seatbelt sign does not need to be on yet, so we'll go ahead and turn that off. And we'll come down here, find our auto brakes, and I believe those are going to be set to minimum right now. Alrighty. Okay, that's all. Check, check, check. Alrighty, we will go ahead and set up our autopilot, and I believe we are departing from runway 10 left, so we'll go over here to our heading. It's gonna be 100 or 110. No, 100, so it'd be 100. I just flew past it. And right there. Okay. So that's all set up. And we're going to climb out of here at 15,000. Then we'll adjust that as we get into the air. Vert speed, we'll want to climb out of here about 18,000 feet per minute. Okay. Alright, altitude set. We already got that set. Turn on flight director. Flight director is on. At vertical speed, I believe. Switch. That's already set. Vert speed, we already got that. Well, we're gonna bring this down to, just to be safe, this is gonna be our speed as we fly out, so that's gonna be 170 knots. Heading, we already got our heading set. We're gonna activate our L-Nav. And once we're in the air, we will get the rest of this set up. Okay. That doesn't want to turn on. Okay. That's fine. We'll figure that out later. Oop. I just messed with the heading, didn't I? Oh well. We'll go back and adjust it. Huh? 100, yeah. Hey, Doug. Yeah, I do stream some other stuff. I actually do plan on doing some American Truck Simulator. Maybe tomorrow. And Jake says hi. Hi, Jake. Alrighty. Oh, I know. Alrighty. This concerns me. I don't know why it's crooked like that. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know why that doesn't want to turn on. Okay, well, we'll figure it out once we get going, I guess. Before we get going, let's make sure we got everything set. Parking brake we don't have to worry about. No, that's our trim. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn on fast seat belts. Let everybody know they need to get to their seats. And we're going to go ahead, I'm going to hit the 4 key and take a look outside. And our flaps by default are already down. We do not want our flaps all the way down. So we're going to bring those up. Alrighty. And that is the beautiful aircraft we are flying today. There's a tower view. We are back in. Are you ready to go?
Most definitely.
Alright, let's go. Alright. So, I don't need this page anymore. So, go over here. I broke my neck. Impossible. Yeah, New Dawn's pretty fun. I would like to stream some of that sometime. But they released a new update for the game, and so, yeah, everything's kind of went downhill for that. Well, I wouldn't say downhill, it's just... It's gotten a lot more difficult. That's alright. gives me time to learn here. So we'll get out underway. Actually, before we get going, there's one thing I forgot to check. Controls. Alright. Well, we want to. There we go. Alright. Yeah, alright, yeah. I forgot that. That's what happened the last stream we did. And we totally failed on our landing. Alright. So we'll go ahead, taxi out. Gotta make sure we're gonna take off on 10 left. Alrighty. Peyton, you sure you don't want to fly?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. I'll let you do the easy part then. Man, we are taxiing out here just like Southwest. I mean, it's like boom, bang. They don't even follow the lines. And they're just kind of like, we'll just get on out of here. Alright.
10 minutes. 10.
Just a test. Okay. That switch. Okay. That's gotta be fixed. So the button I just hit, I hit the thrust reverser, and that also switched up our camera. So before we get into this anymore, we have got to fix that. Alright, thrust reverse. Shoot, I don't even know what to set. Let's just set it for the Z key right now. Yeah. So we'll see what that does. Alright. Oh, well, we can't do that because that zooms us in. I'm sure. I swear. Oh, it's going to be forever until I get this flight actually going. It's alright. Got to work out the bugs. I should have done this before I even got into the game. See if that works. We'll try that button now. Works. Alright, awesome. Let's get going. Alrighty. We're gonna swing her around. Right shear. Okay. And we'll stop up here right before we get on the runway. I probably should have done this a lot earlier. Realistically, we would click the fasten seatbelt sign, just like that, you'd usually hear the ding. And that lets the flight attendants and flight staff to know, take their seats. But we're a little late on that, so oh well. Alright, we are departing from runway 10 left, and we will be en route to LAX. And here we go, stand by. Let me center it up here. There we go. Alright, cool. Full power. We are gonna rocket on out of here. And listen to this engine's buzz. Alrighty. Maybe. That thing kind of took off real quick. I've never done that before. Gear up. Alright, we're going to make our right turn here. Line up on our line. Alrighty. And as a disclaimer, I will tell you this game is still in development, so there still is bugs that's going to happen. It didn't happen in the last stream, but the plane has a tendency, once you get through the clouds, it will want to nosedive. So, and that is just a bug. I have no control over that. Like I said, the game's still in development, so you're gonna have, you know, stupid stuff like that happen all the time. Beautiful day out over San Diego. Alright. Just start heading here. Okay. I don't know why the autopilot is wanting us to, keeps telling me as soon as I activate it, it's gonna want to turn the plane left, and we don't want to go left. Or maybe I should just activate it just to see what it does, I guess, but alright, now that we're in the air, we can set these back over to flight. Go ahead and turn off these. And here it goes. I think it's going to try to nosedive on me. It feels like it's trying. I just got to hold it. It's trying, I promise you it's trying. Going through the clouds here. Alright, we're getting off our Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I told you it's gonna try to nosedive. Oh man. Alright. I'll let autopilot take control here. And autopilot, you're not working. Oh man, this is not legit at all. Okay. We're gonna go up to 20,000 feet here. Okay. Autopilot is being a piece of junk now. Alright, well I guess I was in control then. I may just hand fly it this entire flight if I have to. It's alright. If we hit the M key, that brings up our map so we can see where we're at. I'll probably periodically look at that. Bring down the engines just a little bit here. Yeah, it'd be great if we had a working FMC, and what the FMC is, it's that little computer down there that you see, the little black box with all the keys on it. And basically what that does, it'll plan out your flight and works with your autopilot. Well, you punch, or how does that work? It does work with the autopilot. Sets up all your headings and stuff, and basically tells you when you need to turn, or it'll turn the plane automatically and all that stuff. But it's not a thing yet. I think once the game is out of production, it'll finally, you know, become a real thing. So that's alright. Let's get a little jumpy here. Right now I'm just hand flying it. I'll probably level off at 30,000, maybe. As if autopilot decides to work. I may just say the heck with it, turn it all off. We are getting off our flight line here, our flight path. It's alright though, we don't have to be directly on it. Just as long as we're somewhat lined up with it. Alright, I'm going to activate autopilot just to kind of see what it does. I have a feeling it's going to go through stupid stuff. I don't even know what the heck it's doing. See, it's wanting to nosedive, and I don't know why it's doing it. Forget it. I'm not even gonna use it. I think it's worthless. I guess I'll just hand fly the whole way there. It's alright. It'll be a challenge. It will be a challenge. Alrighty. Okay, we'll go ahead. Turn that up, maybe. Alright, let's go through my checklist real quick, see what. Okay. Turn off our flight director. Because if I'm just going to hand fly this thing in, I'm not going to use the flight director. That'll screw me over. I don't know. Before in the past, the things worked. I don't know why it's not wanting to work right now. Actually, yeah, I might be able to, Doug. Probably be pretty late tonight, but I may be able to pull it off. Alright. I got autopilot working now. Seems to be working just fine. So we're gonna set this up. I think it's just the flight directors that's screwing us up. I don't know. Oh, I'm going the wrong way here. I want to set this for 30,000. Okay. See what that does. Huh. Okay. Well, boom. There you have it. Now it's working just fine. I know it was. It's ISIS, man. That's what it was. Hacking into the plane. It's alright. So we hit Shift Z, that'll zoom us out. We'll take a look around. Beautiful day out here. Inside look at the cabin. Boom. We'll hit our 1 key. Take a look outside. It's a nice view of the Pacific Ocean and the moon. Nice view. And here, I believe this is first officer seat. So you can look over at this dude. Yeah, look at him. He looks pretty professional. Alright. Anyways, happy Friday to everybody. Hope everybody has enjoyed the first week of summer. I know I have. Glad it is summer, and especially summer break. Get to do some much needed relaxing. So, and more time to do stuff like this, like live streams and more videos out on YouTube and stuff like that. So, there you have it. we are just a scooting along here, headed to Southern California. Good old LAX. Not a care in the world. There it is. Yeah, yeah. Not a care in the world. Alright. And I'll just go ahead and flip the page here. And this is my landing page. So I'll take a look at that when we come to the point where we're going to do our landing. Alrighty, here. Oh man, I love the buzz of those engines. Alright. Might resume control real quick. We're going to adjust our flight path here. Now, theoretically, if the autopilot worked correctly and I legitimately knew how to fly this plane, I wouldn't have to do this. But because I'm not a licensed pilot and I don't know diddly squat about flying a 737, I've got to do stuff like this. I've got to adjust my flight path. And once we get lined back up here, I totally forgot to do it, is we are at our cruising altitude, so I guess we can go ahead and hit the fasten seatbelt sign, turn that off. And there goes flight director again. Okay. Maybe not. Alright, well, it readjusted itself, so maybe we turn that back on. Alright. Do a flip, Doug. No, I'm not gonna do a flip. Realistically, I don't think this plane could even survive a flip. But tomorrow, if I have time, I may live stream American Truck Simulator. So, be looking forward to that. I'll let you know. And if you want to stay up to date with the channel, and follow me on Twitter. I believe it's at Daniel Walls 104. So if you follow it, you will know when I'm going live. Jake says you don't know until you try. Alright. I
Gosh.
take this as a challenge. This is about to get crazy. Alright. Turn off these. Alright. Now, I can tell you from experience, this plane will do a flip, but realistically it won't do one. Alright, here goes nothing. We can even be inverted. How about that? There it is. Alright. And we're all over the place. Oh well. Hey, if this was actual life, everybody would be dead. So there you have it, Doug and Jake. You now have your flip. So, okay, we'll go ahead and resume our autopilot, turn our flight director back on. Readjust for that. It's all yours. You don't know what you're doing? You don't got to do anything right now. Alright. So basically this thing's flying itself.
So you have to land.
Till I have to land.
Where
We are hit map. We are in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea. It doesn't tell me.
Speed it up.
I mean, I'm going as fast as I can. Technically. We're flying to LA to see your sister. That's right, Peyton's sister lives in LA. LA woman.
Oh, this is so much fun.
I know, it's exciting, isn't it? Just think, in 14 days we'll be doing this. Sitting on a plane for 10 hours. Whee! Well, there you have it. Yeah. Do a hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Oh boy. I watched the movie The Mask last night. Well, kind of sort of watched it until I fell asleep. But yeah. And Pate's got some funny lines stuck in our heads. Look, Ma, I'm roadkill. If you've never seen that movie, you need to go down to like the movie place and rent that thing. That is, oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Best movie out there. Occasionally you'll see me tinker around with this thing. Basically what all this does is our vert speed. It can adjust if we want to go down or up. So right now I have it set at 700 feet going down. So we're descending 700 feet per minute. So it says, but I don't know if that's true. And then occasionally I'll bump it back up. off our map for a few. Don't need to be looking at it. Look at all the cornfields out in the middle of nowhere. It's like the middle of the desert. How are these things even growing? Do you have any idea? Oh. Aqueducts. Or aqua.
Something.
Something like that, right? Yeah.
Nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. That's about right. Just mountains and desert. Be coming over the Pacific Ocean here in just a few minutes. And there's the dog. The dog's bark. Okay. I didn't realize I didn't even turn up the brightness on that. Alright. Makes sense. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Totally forgot to do this. Yeah, like Doug said. Nature stuff. Alright. Oh. Did I already turn it off? Oh, wait. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, I didn't turn it off. We can turn that off. And I think I missed something in the pre-flight over here. I'm almost certain I did. Probably by default it is. I forgot to jump out. Yeah, seems legit. Seems legit. Yeah, I might. I really might. Yeah. I forgot to turn on the air conditioning. They're back there heating up, roasting. I mean, theoretically at this altitude. At this altitude. I mean, you're not going to be hot. I mean, it's freezing cold up here. I don't even see it on here. Rip. I know. Okay. Do I need to go back to my pre-flight check page? Maybe I do. I didn't write it down, so must not have been important. Ah, well. We're in the air. We're fine. Yeah. Alright, we're coming up on our point here, as you can see on the map, where we need to start our descent. So we'll go ahead. We've got it set for 2,100 feet per minute. We're going to go ahead and slow down the plane here. I'm probably gonna leave that map on for just a little bit. We'll adjust that. Okay, I'm gonna resume the control of the airplane because we're gonna come up on a turn here in a minute. Now, the question is, will we be able to land? Well, okay, the other day, well, I didn't crash. Well, I kind of sort of crashed, but given the altitude of my descent, I didn't descend fast enough. So, and I'm thinking I'm going to run into that same situation again. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to do a loop to burn some altitude. Because I don't know jack diddly squat about flying these big airplanes, but I'm doing it in a stinking simulator. Oh, crap. I hit the rudder. We'll do a big loop and then we'll come back around. I would love to go to Hawaii, but unfortunately it's not modeled yet. Supposedly, by the time this game's out of development, the entire US and part of Europe should be pretty well modeled. We're doing a big loop. We're going to turn off the flight director. That's going to throw me through a loop. No. Actually, it shouldn't.
You gotta have patience.
Do it.
Patience with this.
You are?
No,
Oh. Neither do I. Alright. Actually, what I need to do is set our, oh crap, our speed brake to give us some drag. There we go. Ah! Alrighty. We really need to start losing some altitude. Really? You want to land?
no.
No? Sure.
Everybody in the back is roasting alive.
Everybody in the back roasting will die. Yeah, totally. Kind of looking over at the stream, making sure it looks pretty. Play Freebird. Please inform me what this is, Doug.
Song by Livingston.
I think Play Freebird.
Oh, that's
Uh, zoom in here real quick. I noticed when I hit Z, the air brakes or the thrust reverse still moved. So obviously it still had that as preset in there, even though I believe we removed it anyways. Coming through the clouds, through the soup, whatever you want to call it. Should, once we get through this cloud, should be able to see the airport in sight. Maybe. Yep, right there it is below us. And we are not low enough to even remotely make that. So guess what? We get to do a whole nother loop. Why they trust people like me to fly planes, I will never know. Alright. Just because this is a video game, I'm gonna try some rapid descent stuff. Yeah, definitely. What Doug said. Definitely. Yep. I'll turn that stupid flight deck on it. No! Turn off our flight director. Alright. I'm gonna turn on autopilot real quick. And it resets it.
You're going the other way.
I know I'm going the other way. Adjusting my instruments. Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Alright, we're flipping back around and we should be able to make it this time. What do you say, Doug? You think you can do this? You think you could land this plane? Oh, he's not gonna comment back. Okay. Maybe he's just too chicken.
There were snakes on it. Yeah.
Snakes on the plane.
Big snake. Okay. Put the parachutes on.
Yeah. That movie is so not legit, though.
It's like
Yep. You're gonna land it.
flying from top.
Yep.
Yep, I know.
Not, you don't want to? It's not very hard. Promise. Maybe when I get the yoke, right? The actual Yeah.
Did you tell me which buttons to press?
I mean, there's really nothing to press. It's just using your yoke or joystick in this case to land it.
Well, where's the runway?
Over on our left. What do you say?
2,500.
2,500. Okay. What?
They do this proud.
No, they do not.
Knots.
So, right now, our current
Knots.
airspeed is 250 knots.
This means something.
So, oh, the movie, yeah. Bring down our flaps here. Landing gear's gonna be coming out. Okay. Turn my map off. I don't need that thing anymore. I go ahead and zoom in here. There are people that do it though. Enjoy the drive, yeah.
Hundreds.
1,000.
1,000. Flaps out to 30. Well, actually, in this case, it's 40 degrees. Okay. This may be an interesting landing, so fasten your seatbelt.
They're all.
Yeah, they're all dead anyways. I forgot to hit the fasten. Yeah, I forgot to hit the fasten seatbelt sign.
500.
So I make an excellent airline pilot. I think Southwest would really hire me.
400.
400.
300. 200.
Okay.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And there you have it. And we'll reverse our thrust. And we have successfully landed at LAX. And we'll go ahead and taxi off the runway. Bring our flaps up. And I totally forgot to turn on any of our landing lights, because that's what real pilots do. They forget to turn on their landing lights. So we'll go ahead and switch these back over to ground. And we'll get over here to the terminal. Turn our APU on. You'll be in for a good time when the pilot says this will be an interesting landing. It'll be kind of like that big roller coaster at Kings Island. What I don't remember what it's called.
Gosh,
Right up here.
gotta go.
Looks like a British Airlines out there. Go ahead and park it up there next to him. This first terminal right here.
That one looks like
Yeah. Yeah, you walk down the jetway and that's how you get on the plane.
be there.
Huh?
Sister will be there.
Yeah. I don't understand why there's 3 of them.
Passengers. But ain't
Usually
nobody
there's
gonna get
only
off.
one, but I don't know.
Nobody's getting off.
Nobody's getting off. They're all dead. So you might as well just call the corner while you're at it. Because I forgot to turn on the air conditioning. We'll stop it right there. And theoretically we'd pull our parking brake. Nope. Okay, we can go ahead and turn that off. No, we don't want it. Dang it, I forgot that stupid thing's still set like that. Auto brakes. You know, let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay. We'd go off. Real life. All this would come off. Off. Nope, those are already off. AP is on. And turn those off to turn off the engine. We can turn that off. Oh well, the heck with it all. Well, there you have it, guys. We flew from LAX to, or flew from San Diego to LAX, and we made it in one piece, surprisingly. So, what?
San Francisco.
What?
San Diego.
Oh, San Francisco, yeah. I'm glad you're my co-pilot for today.
It was fun.
I'm sure it was. So, alright. Flew from San Francisco to LAX. And we made it one piece. So, there you have it. That's been today's stream. Tune in tomorrow. Might do some American Truck Simulator. That's something I actually know how to do. And that might be a little more interesting. So, see you guys in the next one. Take care.